Hey guys, welcome to the Dustin Hopkins Show, episode 4. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. It's gonna be amazing. This is gonna be my favorite show yet, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta try to speak louder so you guys can hear me, because we're out in the bush. Oh yeah, we're in the bush. And we're gonna do some video game reviews. This is gonna be awesome, but first, a little bit of this. Now, I know you guys have watched my videos in the past, and that's a good thing because I put a lot of work into these shows, and you know, I make them for the people essentially. And you know, we like to have a beer or two and do some video game reviews, and you know, there's nothing better than that, folks. And I'm just glad I got to share these videos with you. So just like, actually, this cigar tastes not too bad. Yeah, no, okay. So tonight's a good night, folks. We're gonna review the Nintendo Entertainment System from 1985. Essentially, the Nintendo Entertainment System revolutionized the video game industry forever as we know it, because prior to that, all we had was the Atari 2600. And you know, I hate to diss Atari because they made my favorite game system, the Jaguar, but you know, the Atari, we weren't where we needed to be just yet, technology-wise, and Nintendo showed up at the right time. Nintendo showed up at the right time, you know, and they made the NES. It was an 8-bit game system instead of 4-bit like the Atari 2600 was. So it was kind of revolutionary in its time, and I think it brought people back to video games because for a while there, the video game industry crashed. You people have probably heard that thanks to the Atari 2600 and E.T., the worst game of all time. But anyways, just a second here. Oh, the sun's coming out. I hope you guys can still see me here. Yeah, okay. Let me just make sure we're still rolling here. Alright folks, this is our best episode yet. We're doing the cigar thing, we're doing the beer thing, we're going to review the NES. It's going to be amazing, folks. This is a good show right here we're doing here. Just a second, folks. Thank you. Thank you very much. I better put out this. Oh, one more puff of this cigar and then we're good. Put it out for later. Yeah, folks. So it's gonna be a fun show tonight. I don't know how to put this out too well. I'm not a big smoker, so I don't know if I can do it. Anyways, it's a great show tonight, folks. Episode 4, the Dustin Hopkins Show. This is great. I'm putting this on YouTube. You guys can watch it, stream it, download it. It's all up to you. It's for the people. So. Having fun. Hang on a sec, we gotta cut out some beers here. A little warm because I'm about 45 minutes from Vernon, past Columbia actually, up Harris Creek here, and I didn't have ice in my cooler unfortunately. I hope you guys can see me in the sun. Probably can't, so we're good. I'm not big on cigars myself, actually. So yeah, the Nintendo NES, it came out in 1985, and for a lot of people, I think it was one of the highest selling game consoles of all time, and is to this day. Everyone who was anyone back in the 90s had an NES, so we're going to get to that in a sec. Just to say, I'm almost done this one. And the controllers were really cool too. They had cable controllers back then, so there's a big difference. There's a vehicle going by up the logging road. I hope they don't bug us. Anyways, so yeah, the NES, it's just a great game system. A lot of people play it to this day. So, I mean, yeah, it's good. Just gotta finish this beer. There goes, I hope they don't bug us. Good, they're gonna keep going. Okay, I'm almost done this beer. Okay folks, let's get to the NES. And I found these in my storage because I really don't play them too much these days. And I mean to because I love these games, but you know, like it's difficult wanting to play like the PSVR and stuff. Anyways, let's start. Okay, folks, let's start with the Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt combo cartridge. This came out with the launch of the NES in 1985, and on Duck Hunt here, you actually use the what's called the zapper gun. The only thing is, back then all we had was CRT TVs, cathode ray tube TVs, so they would run the zapper finely. But today we have flat screens and LCDs and LEDs, and you can no longer use this zapper gun on, which is kind of sad. But anyways, and then there's Mario. This game is just amazing right here. I mean, anyone who hasn't heard of Mario Brothers, probably not even from this planet Earth, because everyone knows Mario 1. It's got a lot of cool tricks you can do and stuff. Some are really challenging other than others, but oh, just a second. Thank you. Oh, that's good beer. It's a little warm. It's hard to drink. I'm just gonna put this one in the shade right here. Anyways, so yeah, it's a great game. I mean, this revolutionized video games forever as we know it. I mean, until the NES and Mario 1 came out, games were very primitive. And you know, that was kind of before my time, because I was born in 1984, 1 year before the launch of the NES, so I don't have any memory of playing an Atari 2600. But I'm glad I was born when I did, because I didn't have to, because I really don't like them too much. Even though I love Atari, and actually on another note, Atari's releasing a new game system in 2020. That's what we're in. I think we're June 1st, 2020 today. Oh, we are. Atari is releasing a new game system, and we're all excited about that. I think it's an Android. We don't know a lot about it yet, and I'll definitely do a review. I hope you guys can see me. It looks like my camera's turned. I can't really tell. Anyways. I'll definitely do a review of the new Atari if I get that game system, and I hope to. Atari hasn't made a game system since the Atari Jaguar, which you guys know is my favorite game system of all time. Okay, 1 sec, we gotta pick up the pace here a bit. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, so it's Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, one of the most popular games of all time right here. We all love it. We all still play it. Not much Duck Hunt, because nowadays most people don't have a CRT TV kicking around. I do, in storage, but you know, I don't have a zapper gun, so I can't play it anyhow, essentially. Okay, so this is Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. We reviewed it. It's awesome. On to the next one. Double Dragon 2. This goes down as one of my favorite games of all time, folks. Makes me just want to dance and go a little bit crazy like this, you know what I'm saying? Well, sorry about that, we're just having fun. Okay, oh, I left the price on. It looks like I bought it for 20 bucks. I don't remember where I got it. Probably Ebenezer's or something like that. So, you know, this is a great game, and in my opinion, it has the greatest music of any video game from its era. It's just amazing. Like, especially if you're in like 1980s rock or pop, there's a lot of that really awesome music in there. So that's super. Just a sec, guys. Thank you very much. Oh. The beer is going down a little difficult today, and that's due to this warm. This beer is very warm, so I'm trying to make do with what we have. All right. Okay, almost done this beer. Yeah, so Double Dragon 2, this game is just superb, really. And it utilizes the power of the 8-bit technology that Nintendo created for us with the NES. In its time, revolutionary. Not so much to this day, even though we are bringing back some of the graphics to game systems we know of, such as the Switch. So, it's just a great era for graphics and sound. I think for a lot of diehard game fans, there's really nothing better than NES, and it stands true to this day that many people are following the NES, and that it is the greatest game system of all time. I'm not going to say it's not, but my heart probably still belongs to the Atari Jaguar. So, you know, it's just a great game system, folks. We're having fun tonight. Oh yeah, we're filming videos. Okay, so sorry about that. We're toning down here a bit. So, 1 second. Oh, that beer is going down rough. Okay, so Double Dragon 2, I mean, this game is amazing. It's really difficult. I believe I can get to the last stage, and then I always die and get game over. It's a very difficult game, but I mean, even if you can't beat it, it's still super fun. There really is no other game like Double Dragon 2 for the NES. I think it is the greatest, sorry, I almost have to sneeze. It is probably the best, yeah, it is the best Double Dragon game we've ever had on any game system, in my opinion. Number 2 is for the NES. The NES is just a solid game system. I mean, you can pick them up for cheap on eBay, like $100 or less. There's also, I don't know if you guys know this, I'm trying to hurry up here a bit. There was actually a second generation NES that came out, sort of like a slim version. It was actually a top loader version. So when you take in a normal NES, you put the game in and push down and close the tray. The new one, you go plop on top like a Super Nintendo. Okay, so folks, that's Double Dragon 2. It's warm, but it's still kind of good. Alright folks, on to my last game, Ninja Gaiden. This is one of the greatest games of all time, in many people's opinion, not just mine. There's a huge following here. I think it is essentially a cult classic. Now, everything was done right with this game for its technology at the time in 8-bit. The difficulty level was good. The levels were superb. The graphics were good. The music's good. It is challenging, but if you practice, you can easily get really far. Sorry, 1 second, folks. Thanks a lot. We're having a good time tonight filming videos. Sorry, I get a little bit hyper when I film these for some reason. Just try to keep it funny and hopefully interesting for the people who watch these shows. Thanks. Bugs. We're way out in the woods. This is the first episode that I filmed outside of my house, so we're really stretching it tonight. This is great. The condition, the temperature is just beautiful. I'm glad I got to film this for you guys. I can't wait to watch it myself. Yeah, so back to Ninja Gaiden. This had a huge following. This is the original right here for the NES. I think it came out in 1987, I'm not sure. Doesn't really say on it. It says 1985, but they all do. That's what NES cards have. But this game had a huge following. There was 3 of these released for the NES, essentially. This is the first one, and they were all superb games in everyone's mind, and it's just amazing that we had that good a game back then. So, essentially there was, yeah, like I said, Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3. And then Super Nintendo had a cool game. I want to get this cartridge really bad, but it's expensive. It's that Ninja Gaiden trilogy for the Super Nintendo. You get all 3 games with upscaled graphics. Totally awesome, totally awesome. So 1 sec. it's on and off sunny. It's sunny 1 minute, it's cold the next. That's okay. You people, I'm really glad I got to make this video today for you people, and I hope you can watch this movie on YouTube or however the way you get it, you know, because they're fun to make, and I get busy, so I barely squeeze this episode in today. Like I said, this is the Dustin Hopkins Show, episode 4, so we're all stoked tonight, and there'll be more episodes in time. I have to just think up more ideas to keep the show interesting, and I'll do that for sure. Just like. So yeah, back to Ninja Gaiden. Oh, this game's so good. I mean, yeah, and I probably pick it as my favorite of the Ninja Gaiden. I don't know if you guys know the original Xbox game system that came out in 2001. Yeah, it had a Ninja Gaiden game as well with upscaled graphics. Man, we're having a good time. This is awesome. Oh yeah. So yeah, no, sorry about that. Back to the point. So yeah, there was Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox. It was a good game. I think I used to own it. I don't know if I do anymore. But anyways, that game was really good in this time. But when it comes down, push comes to shove, we all like the original. That's that. Okay, folks. Hang on a second. Yeah. Oof. I'm a beer drinker, but I don't like warm beer, and that's what that's one of the problems I'm faced with today. That's okay though, folks, and just hang on a second. All right, everyone, we're still filming. We had a great show tonight. Whoa, yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. We had a great show tonight. I had a lot of fun filming this one, and I'm gonna watch it over and over again myself. This what we did new tonight. We had this cigar. It was okay. I didn't mind it, but the beers are a little warm, and we got to talk about 3 NES games, which I own personally. I got them out of storage, and I might go back to that because I don't know if I have time to play it. We'll see. Okay, folks, 1 second here. Whoa, bugs. Oh, it's really hard to drink warm beer, folks. I'm sure some of you have had to do it before too, but I mean, they're good beers. I can't complain, but there's a lot of bugs out here. Alright, folks, Ninja Gaiden done. There's the 3 games for the NES. We just reviewed them. So badass. We had a cigar, we had 3 beers, you know. I had a good time tonight, folks, and I hope you did too. So like I said, folks, I'm going to film some more videos, not for a little while, but I'll get it done in time and get that to you. And probably this is my favorite episode yet tonight, folks. We even got a little bit crazy like that, if you know what I'm saying. So, no, this is my favorite episode. I haven't watched it yet, but I can tell it's probably my best episode yet. And yeah, we'll keep in touch. If you guys like my show, please subscribe to it and click on like, or hopefully not on like, but show us as yours on YouTube. And I'm going to put this up on that. Okay, folks, so this is the Dustin Hopkins Show, episode 4. We're in 2020, June, and we had a great time tonight, folks. That's a wrap, and like I said, I'm Dustin Hopkins, the classic video game nerd. This is the Dustin Hopkins Show, episode 4. Take care. Bye now.